The quick bits. In today's video, we're gonna go over how to do data validation in Excel. Data validation is very important. So when you have like a form, right, you want to make sure that the users actually enter correct data. So you can do some pre-filtering on that. So for example, let's say we want to find out the BMI of our users, right? So we can say, what is your BMI, for example, right? Let's just make it a bit bigger, right? And so let's say we want to make it enter in percentages, right? So the user would enter something like this, right? Like 20, 20, I mean 24, right? Let's say, oh, like 15 if somebody's healthy, right? The problem is some users might enter, as a fun thing, just like 150, right? Thing is 150, even in Mississippi, right? People don't have a BMI of 150, and Mississippi is the fattest state in the United States. So what we want to do, we want to validate the data, right? We want to make sure that the users actually enter the data between 0 and 100%, right? This is the highest number. So how are we going to go about it, right? So the Excel has this notion of a data validation. Basically, you can select a cell, then go to the data, and then there's like this property called data validation. So what you do there is you can go to settings, then you can just pick from the list, right, what kind of stuff do you want. So in our case, we want a whole number, right? This is a percentage. So let's say we don't want to do fractions. Let's say we just do whole numbers. So pick 100, the whole number, and then we say minimum is 0 and maximum is 100, right? Then we press OK. So now when user press, like, let's say 40, right, 45, it's fine. When it presses, let's say 150, here you go, the error pops up, right? It says like this value doesn't match the validation restriction defined of the cell, right? So the problem, this already probably solves most of the cases, but we kind of want to give like better message to the user, right? So we can do better than this. Also, when user presses, right, on the cell, it doesn't know actually what you expect from it, right? So what we can do both. We can actually inform the user what to put there, what's the range, and also give them proper error. In order to do that, we go back to our data, to our validation, right? Then we still have our values saved from 0 to 100. We can go to the input message and basically tell the user ahead of time what to put there. So let's say the title will be BMI, and then we just tell the user, please, we can just say like BMI between 0 to 100%, right? On top of that, we can also add the alert message, is when the user actually inputs the wrong data. What do we want to do? So we can also pick the style, right? Stop warning information. So here we can say incorrect BMI, right? And then we just say, please input BMI percentage between 0 and 100, right? Okay, so let's press OK. All right, so the first thing we want to test is that our how it works. This is our input message, remember, the title BMI, and then we say BMI between 0 and 100%. So users that actually pay attention will properly type here. Those who don't pay attention, right, or who want to make it fun, we can just say, let's say they paid 150. Boom, our error message comes up, says incorrect BMI. Please input BMI percentage between 0 and 100. All right, so then, let's just double check that putting the good BMI is fine, 20, and everything works. All right, I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe. This will help a lot. Thank you.